What's up, y'all? My name is Jason Robinson. I'm the owner of Distinguished Minds Clothing. 21 years old. Been in the clothing game for about 4 months now. Real young, I know.
Chopper the dome with it or wrote in lyrics. They ain't grossing a million liquid, don't form an opinion. I'm sort of a genius, nothing sort of a legend. Sort of Tommy Lasorda the way I'm sorting these pictures. Pictures, whatever, fucking my speech is off.
Originally, I wasn't even a clothing designer like that. My background is baseball. Been playing baseball since I was about, I don't know, say 4 years old. Grinding that out, was set to basically go to college, all that good old stuff. Fell through, didn't work out. Long story, won't go there. But yeah, so came back to college, tried baseball again. Didn't get along with those coaches. But anyhow, we did a little bit of clothing with a couple of homeboys back in high school. It was my homeboy Josh and my sister, just cause clothing. We tested some stuff out. Didn't really know much. We were kind of dumb. We just taking our designs over to the guy. I was like, "Hey, can you make this happen?" He was making it work out for us. And then one day we just split apart. We just kind of didn't see eye to eye. So I figured I had a little background in that. Came back to it, and here we are now. We got the Distinguished Minds Enterprises, or whatever you want to call it. Nah, we're a brand, bro. Brand.
Hella proper, my garment is propeller of chopper. Cause a helicopter so I could be way flyer than all of them.
Alright, so what does Distinguished Minds mean? That's one of the most legitimate questions. That's something we hear all the time. We like to start out by letting people know, hey, we're a brand. We're nothing like just clothing. We live a lifestyle. Distinguished means to be set apart from everybody else, basically, to pride yourself on excellence and to have a certain demeanor that that shows excellence and shows authority, like an authoritative demeanor. So that's what distinguished means. The word mind means to be aware of the surroundings around you, to make a cognitive effect at something positive. So, well, or negative, but in our case, positive. So that's what distinguished minds means, man. To make a cognitive decision, to always have an authoritative attitude, and always to strive for the best at what you can do. And with that said, our clothing always tells a story of something. So if you don't know, always check that out at the website. You know what I'm saying? Right down there below.
Fuck money, fuck everything anyone can take from me. It ain't hard.
Alright, so came up with the name Distinguished Minds back in high school. I know it's super old. I've had the name sitting around for quite some time now. We were in class. My teacher said the word distinguished, and I was just like, "Hey, that word sounds super cool, but I have no idea what that means." So I raised my hand, asked her. She told me to go look it up. I was like, "Oh, okay. I'm gonna use a yearbook." But nah, went and looked it up, found out what it meant, and I knew it. It had its own personal meaning for me, and it meant something in my life. And yeah, I kind of branded it from that point on, because it's set up for me, and I knew it would help a lot of people. So, distinguished, bang. Like I said before, the brand's been around actually for about 4 months. Our official launch date was August 13th, 2011. That was the date of our first art expo, and we released our first, I want to say 4 or 5 items to the general public. We've been floating around promoting and just releasing single pieces here and there, a little bit of stickers, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, for about a year and a half now. Basically since just cause desaturated, we've been designing towards Distinguished Minds for quite some time now, and learning marketing and all of those good things to bring you the brand that you have now today, right down here. Distinguished Minds. So yeah, so officially for about 4 months, but been working towards it for about a year and a half.
And thunder, grab an umbrella, bitch, and go stand under and bundle up. It's gonna be a cold ass summer.
Alright, so we consider our brand to be one of a kind. Obviously, our quote is our motto is distinguish yourself from the rest. So right off the bat, we like to be set apart from any other brand out there. We try and keep it very original. Yeah, man. Kind of like the whole style of Adidas, originality is kind of our set basis. We try and find open designs that you've never seen before, nothing similar to anyone else's or anything like that. Growing up in a community of art where graffiti was very much a part of my background, it's not something that we're very interested in being considered biters or anything of that sort. So with that being said, we're very enthused on creativity and originality. So that's what really sets us apart. Also, as I stated before, our designs all tell a story. I don't know how many clothing lines do that anymore, or if they have before, but all of our pieces are basically like painted on canvases, just t-shirts used as our canvases. So we have a story behind everything we do, as if it's just the feeling of hip-hop, man. You know?
First I spit it just like it could be my last one. Ever since I got on, I've been on a mission to fuck the bitches I missed out on. Ex-cheerleader.
Alright, so the art expos are our way of giving back to artists around us and the people in our community that have helped drive our brand and grow our brand into what it is today. Even in its short month lived, we've already been very successful. Our art expos are basically music driven, clothing driven, paintings, drawings, poetry, whatever you guys consider art. We've seen it all. We've given it all a chance. We've had two now. We've had the Distinguished Minds Art Expo 1, Distinguished Minds Art Expo 1.5, and basically what we're doing is we're giving people the opportunity to showcase what they do. We were never given that opportunity. A lot of musicians were never given that opportunity. It came from the people around me, like close friends that do music, paint, draw. We've all been through that struggle as an artist. Me, you, and these friends of mine. So what we did, I went out and I set up these art expos, got the venues, made it happen so that these people could showcase that and be given that opportunity that's slept on so often. So many people don't make it because they give up because they weren't given that opportunity. So we've done that. Needless to say, but I'm gonna. Some of my friends have passed on those opportunities. It's good though, because so many people have taken those opportunities and have done something with them and are doing well now. And if you ask around, you'll still see people cultivating from those art expos, and it feels good to see that. So I appreciate you guys. That's what the art expos are basically about. So yeah.
Us too, and it's just words and they cut deep, but it's our world, it's just us two. I see painkillers on the kitchen
counter. Yeah, we're not really big on the whole scene of the name dropping. We've done it here and there just to show love because people have taken and received items from us. So when we do drop names, we do see it more as marketing or to assist help them when their albums drop or their movies or etc. whatever drop. But it's never an attempt to try and make our brand look any better. We see our brand as trying to help others more than anything. But the few names that most people would recognize that do have Distinguished Minds in their hands is J. Cole, #1 album out at this within the last 2 weeks. Kevin Hart, #1 comedy movie out. Who else do we have? Kevin Cossum, #1 writer, a lot of #1 hit records. I can't believe so many people have not heard of Kevin Cossum. I really suggest you guys go check out this music. That dude is crazy. To sleep on Kevin Cossum is beyond nuts. Another name, much more locally, the ROD Project. Rod's a good dude, one of the best R&B singers in the Bay Area, possibly in the world. Though that dude is dope. He works hard too. People check that dude out too. Smoothie Baby, Fairfield stand-up, local dude. Another dope artist taking over in 2011. Miss Christina Love, Bay Area as well. So, I mean, a lot of people have our product. Um, we're not the type to go out and be like, hey, take a picture in this. Da, da, da. If you wear it, you wear it. So be it. If people see it, they see it. If not, we only give out our clothing as love tokens, not so much as for marketing. So if we gave it to you, it's because we respect what you do as an artist. Nothing more, nothing less. If you want to send us pictures, we'd appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. You know, it will help us, but it's not necessary.
I don't know how I would really be without that. It worked out, man. You deserve it.
You can just expect the brand to continue to grow. Like I said, we're only short 4 months lived right now. Working on growing distribution deals, getting our stuff in stores. I mean, we've turned down quite a few stores because of where we were. A very small product, a very small store, but we're at a point where we're going to grow here in 2012 as we're reaching the end of 2011 here now. Look out for our Black Friday deal actually coming up this week. It's going to be we're preparing for the Concord 11s, which release. So that t-shirt and sweatshirt's going to be releasing on Black Friday. That piece is dope. Got that Baby Kids theme. It's wild. It's crazy. You can expect more art expos. You can expect to see our brand all over the place here soon as we're just shipping stuff out. Shipping it all over the place. Our brand has been seen from California to New York to New Zealand, Australia. Where else? A couple pieces landed in Russia and one in France. I don't know. Craziness. I'm hearing people walking up to us basically every day, just appreciating the brand and what it's about. So it's crazy, more than I expected, but it's fun, and we're loving the journey right now. So just keep up with us. You know what I mean? You guys will definitely love the pieces that are coming. They're only getting better. I'm growing better as a creative director and designer every day. So yeah, man, our brand's gonna just keep moving. So we appreciate you guys for showing love and keeping up with us, man. You know, this is another question I get asked often. Collaborations. I love working with other people. Looking to collaborate with anybody that's willing to work, basically. Small scale, big scale. I'm the kind of guy who sits in front of my laptop a lot, and I just make designs for future collaborations that I see possible. I've made one for the Hundreds. I've made one for Diamond Supply. My homeboys over at Airborne Clothing, Trey. I made one for the Clarence Lee Enterprises. By the way, check out all these clothing lines that I'm talking about. There's none on the horizon right now. Oh yeah, we got one from Filthy Drift as well. There's nothing on the horizon right now though. We're just sitting back, collecting, and getting our line prepared for our drop in February. So that line, actually go to the website www.distinguishedminds.blogspot.com. You can, it's like the second post down, you can peep what we have coming in February. Craziness. All of our friends so far are going bananas over it. Like, I've never seen so much excitement. So when you guys see that, you'll understand why we're prepping for that real tough. But as far as collaborations go, we're down to work with anybody. Some of our lifetime goals are really to work with Diamond, though. I think Diamond is dope. What Nick Trichet is doing over there is crazy. I think the Hundreds is dope, and I think Crooks and Castles will be another dope design. Also, hopefully like a shoe or something. I would want to do that with Adidas, but that would be bananas. Distinguished Minds times Adidas shoe or sweatshirt or something, man, that'd be big. Especially since they're so based on originality and stuff like that. There's a lot of love for Adidas, man. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Like I tell everybody, as usual, I hope you guys know the quote by now since I say it so much. Just remember to always distinguish yourself from the rest. Alright, man? Keep your team distinguished.
All day. All day. So you with it. You with it. Wow. Who you with? So you with it. Who you with? So you with it. Fuck up. What's up?
Suzy. And I be swaggin', and I be swaggin', they call me Suzy. And I be swaggin', and I be swaggin', they call me Rancy. And I be swaggin', and I be swaggin', they call me Rancy. And I be swaggin', and I be swaggin'. I'm a rich city nigga, got hoes on my dick. No niggas that'll kill, niggas that'll hit a lick. They call me Suzy. G-Shock on my wrist, and I never wanna see some Reeboks on a bitch. I'm a San Francisco nigga, I just thought you should know. But I live in the rich, got a girl in the O. Hit my boy J-Rock when I slide through the mo. He got a badass bitch, so I brought two more. She don't like HBK, then she must be gay. Wild young nigga, I'ma say it all day. Back in school, I was in the fucking hallway. Now I hit the fucking club and I just parlay. Love rants, tell me where the stumps at. Nah, nigga, I can't give out that information. Cause if you start hating, my goons will send you to a private location.